What's up, Lucky Gamers? It's Lucky Lux, and today we're going to be talking about the club feature in Blue Archive, and specifically the new borrowing feature and how you can strategize with some of your club members, some things to think about, and honestly to help you spend way less gems in the future, especially if you're unsure about a unit. But if you guys like the video, please hit the like button, comment down below what you guys think, and please subscribe to the channel. I am almost at 1,300 subscribers. Again, my goal at the end of the year is to hopefully get to 10,000. And again, I love all y'all's support. So please, please, please subscribe. But anyways, let's go ahead and hop into the video. Alright, so one of the biggest things that they added to the club was allowing you to put up assistants, which honestly added more usefulness to the club other than using this chat that always basically censored everything. So you could pretty much put up a unit for people to use. These are the two units that I put for the chitin raid. And as you can see, you also get credits for people borrowing this. I believe it's like 40,000 for them borrowing it. And so, yeah, I've had them up for this amount of time. And then when the next raid comes out, I'm gonna have another unit for my people to borrow. And like, this is my club here. So you get up to 30 members, of course. This is things you know. And then we have people of all level that we can pretty much help out whoever wants to join. It is open. But why is this important? It's important. Okay, Jiri. I get it. Not hungry, but thank you so much. So this is really important because you could have somebody in your club who has a unit that is way stronger than yours. Like for instance, one of my club members, Pazzi, actually had a Hibiki that was way stronger than mine, just had everything maxed out. And so I was able to put out higher damage numbers on chitin than I was with my own Hibiki, because my Hibiki is just not as strong, right? But then for other people, they were able to use my Hina because my Hina is leveled up as much as she can. A lot of people either didn't get her or they weren't able to level her up and max her out. So like, you know, I got her EX skill up to 3 and everything like that, but I had her gear all maxed out. She was level 71. Really high for a lot of people, considering that she was one of the honestly top units to use for the chitin raid. So this is how it saves you a lot as well, because if there is a unit that you weren't really feeling, or a unit that you really didn't want to summon, but you know you need them for content, then you can try to make sure that you are in a club with people who have basically all units. And so my club, we had people with Swimsuit Hina, we had Koharu, Iori, Azaza, like Hibiki, all of the units that you can use for the raid. And that's how you can basically coordinate with your team members. So basically, now of course, I'm gonna start making the tier list, and that's what I was talking about in my last video for the tier list. I'm gonna start making the tier list of who you want to prioritize and leveling up. So if you know there's a unit that I put on the highest priority of leveling up for that raid, that basically tells you, hey, this unit is very, very strong for this content. And so what do we want to do? We want to make sure that we have a club member who has this unit that can put it up for everybody. If you know you have a free-to-play, you know, mostly club, then you want to make sure at least 1 or 2 of the people have this unit to borrow and they start working on that unit, because then that can help out everybody. Everybody's able to use that unit, and especially if you're like low level, you can borrow someone else's unit to help you complete like hardcore or anything that you're working on, extreme and everything like that. So one of the main strong points of this borrowing feature is the fact that you're able to coordinate with your club members on the units that you want to use, right? So if you know you have everybody built up except you might not have like an Izuna or a Harina or an S Azaza or an Eris or anything like that, then you can coordinate with somebody who's in your club who has those units to put those units up, and any unit that they're lacking, you can put up. That way everybody's helping each other out, of course, right? To make it useful. Probably don't put up units that everybody has, like, you know, Tsubaki or Serena or, you know, a common unit. Try to put up those units that you know, can talk to your team members with, and, you know, try to make sure that you put up, honestly, smart choices because one, it benefits you because you get credits for them using your unit, and it benefits your club members because then they're able to basically compete, get on the leaderboard, get more gems, which them getting more gems helps out with them getting more summons for new units, so they can help you out if you're not trying to summon for a unit. So it just helps, honestly, everybody. If you're in a club with them, at least try to collaborate with them, right? So for example, I can kind of go through like what you would want to do with your club members, like, you know, just based off of what I have on my account. So I know for the Shirokuro, because we know what's coming next, that Haruna is going to be one of the strongest units because she gets the extra 20% damage bonus, being that this is a terrain that basically benefits her with the urban, right? But mine's only a 4-star, and I don't have her EX skill maxed out. I don't have her basic skill and her sub skill maxed out. You know, I'm kind of lacking on her, right? So I would ask my team members, if anyone's around my level, around, you know, who has a Haruna anywhere between 70, 73, hopefully, hey, do you have a 5-star one that's pretty much leveled up, maxed out, right? That's what you would want with your team members, because I know that I'm not going to get her a 5-star. I know that I'm not going to be able to level up and max out all her skills anytime soon, because Shirokuro is right here, right? So that's what you would ask. But also in return for you asking for that, I can put up my Izuna. My Izuna's pretty high level. I just need to max out my gear, but I have my EX skill at 4, 10, 8, 8, and I can honestly max this out here if I wanted to. Like literally, I could have me a almost fully maxed out Izuna, right? So I could put that up for somebody. I also have Ares if somebody wants to test Ares. I have my S Azusa, you know, different units that I can coordinate with my team members to give for me asking for Haruna, right? And then still I could ask if somebody has a better Kotama than mine, because my Kotama is pretty bad, honestly, considering how long she's been out. And that's how you can just coordinate with your team members. Like, look at what you have to offer and put up your best for the raid, and then, you know, coordinate with them and ask them like, hey, what is your best? Because like, you guys don't want to put up the same units, like which like happened in my club. We all mostly put up our our S-Hinas, but it's like, what's the point of everyone putting up an S-Hina if like everybody's S-Hina is like around the same? Somebody should be putting out a different unit. Like, put out, like, you know, a unit that no one's really using, like Iori. Put out Azusa, put out Serika, put out like, you know, like I said, someone put out a Hibiki. Like, put up whoever you have of your best that's probably a different unit, you know? Like, don't be ashamed to just be like, hey, my let's just say, you know, for the next raid, my Haruna, hey, is not the strongest. Can somebody else put up a really strong Haruna? But you can coordinate with that, right? I have a Discord that is open for people to join. I literally have a specific channel for people to coordinate with other members for your club borrowing feature. And that's where you can talk with your club members if you want. You can use my Discord, or you could just Discord amongst yourselves to coordinate this. That way you guys are spending less materials, less credits, less everything on these units and stressing out trying to level them up. Use the borrow feature. It will honestly help you guys out, because like for me, there are units that I'm not focusing on right now because like they're not the new unit, because I know the new units coming up in this next banner, I have to pretty much level up, because people are going to be wondering, what can they do? What damage do they do, right? And so it's the same thing for me, knowing that the pre-trade is coming out. I have to prepare my explosive damage. So I know that like Serika, Azusa, who else? Healers like Serena, having Koharu, even Hane, like Hibiki, having those units. I know having those units leveled up is going to be very important. But if I know a team member of mine has a stronger, you know, like I used for the last raid, a stronger Hibiki, then I'm not going to focus on leveling up Hibiki, because I know I can borrow one. I can focus on leveling up maybe my healers, because I know my healers are weak, while me putting up, I can put up my Koharu, because I have my Koharu's EX skill maxed out, right? Of course I could work on her skills, but still, like, I can throw somebody a unit that they would need, that they could use, that they want to test with. And the same thing for your other team members. So that's all I'm saying, is like, please just try to coordinate with your club members. It could honestly save you, because there are way too many units right now, and we're still going to be having more in the future because we know what JP has. But there's too many units for us to be stressing on leveling up everybody, especially if you're not spending in the game. For free to play, it's already hard enough to level up units. So use the borrow feature. If someone has a waifu or a unit that is very strong for something, feel free to ask them, hey, can you put this unit up? I will give you my unit here to use for this raid. Now, I wish that the borrowing feature was a little bit more open to like all content, like most games have. But for right now, we just have it for raids. So, you know, that's fine. But raids is how we can get materials. It's how we can get gems. So use that to your advantage. Talk with your club members. Either do a Discord or, you know, actually use the club chat, even though it's a little trash. But do something, coordinate with your people. But that's pretty much it. I just really wanted you guys to just think and look at this club borrowing feature as an opportunity for you guys to save on gems, on mats, on credits, because there's so many characters right now for us on global, and we know that there is more coming. And so this can help you guys when leveling up units. You can see how a unit performs through, you know, just watching someone else's gameplay, or actually using the unit with your squad and see if they can fix while doing the raids. Right, so again, down below description, use my Discord, use it as a way to talk about Blue Archive and several other gotchas that I talk about. Please also like the video, comment down below what you guys think, subscribe to the channel, please subscribe. I am really pushing for subscribers because I am trying to hit a goal, and I just hope that the content I'm making you guys enjoy. But I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. You lucky gamers, have a good one. Lucky Lux out.